All right, everyone, let's see what's new at TJ Maxx in the beauty department. So I happened to see a lot of different Laura Geller palettes. There was also these Anastasia or ABH palettes. We had the Nouveau and the Rose Metals palette from ABH, so those were only $19.99. I didn't think that was a bad price for them. I did see this little Morphe palette, which looked like their new formula or how their new formulas are laid out, so I thought that was interesting. And then I did find this ABH cream bronzer as well, and I think that was only $12.99. Like I said, a lot of different Laura Geller palettes and different Morphe palettes that I happened to see. Here is the Morphe Matte Essentials palette. And now the interesting thing that I saw was a lot of dupes. Now I thought this might be a Huda Beauty type dupe, so I didn't pick it up, but I am thinking about picking some of these up to do some dupe videos with and see if they truly are dupes of the original. Like here we saw a Laneige sleeping mask dupe, so you better bet that I'm going to compare that to the one on my bedside table. That's actually Laneige, and we are going to find out if that truly is a duplicate. I did see these Kapari lip scrubs, and those were a very affordable price. I was surprised to see that here. And then the Milani Supercharged Lip Mask was also at my local TJ. And then I did happen to see Plush Tints and Splash Tints from Benetint. So I thought that was interesting. I do see Benefit from time to time, but I haven't been seeing a lot of it lately. This Tatcha lip gloss I thought was really interesting. I don't see a lot of Tatcha, and this looked really good, but the price was still a little bit high for me. It was about $12.99. And they had a couple different colors of the Tatcha lip glosses. Here's another Benetint Splash Tint, which is different than the Plush. I did see this little dupe Laneige set, so I'm really excited to try out some of that dupe brand's Laneige products. And then I also saw this what looked like a Rhode dupe. I did happen to see a lot of Stila on sale. There was the cheek flushes. We had some lip products. There was quite a bit of MAC at my local store as well, along with, of course, some Laura Geller lip products. And I actually had about 3 whole rows of MAC products. Most of them were the same couple of shades. I did see some ABH lip gloss duos, and then another what looked to be Laneige duplicate set. I'm really interested in this Ruby and Millie brand. I'm going to check out some more of their products. I also saw this Too Faced Kissing Gloss Jelly, and that was new for my local TJ. A lot of fresh products as well, like their sugar scrubs and their lip balms. And again, here's some more Stila as well. I just had rows and rows of Stila. This was the blush and bronzer stick, which I've never tried before. But the shades didn't look to be my shades that we had in stock. And I definitely did take that sleeping mask home so I can test it with my Laneige one at my bedside table that I use for bedtime. I did see this Rose Amber lip oil. I was really tempted to pick it up, but it was $12.99 still. And honestly, $13 for a lip product is still kind of expensive in my opinion. So I didn't end up taking it home, but I have been really looking at the Fenty lip oils and been contemplating them for a while now. I did see these Buxom products. There's usually quite a bit of Buxom at my local store. And I also saw this MAC Locked Kiss liquid lipstick, which I haven't seen at my local TJ recently, but I think we just got an influx of a lot of different MAC products. And again, more Stila products. I hope the brand's going to be okay because I have definitely been seeing a lot of their stuff recently. I was surprised to see a nude honey, and it was with the Clinique Black Honey line because nude honey is one of their newer shades. There was a lot of different NARS at my local store. Some of it was also on clearance. I had racks and racks of NARS lip products. And again, another Fenty lip oil. I had seen quite a few different Fenty lip oils in a couple different colors and was really tempted by them. I've also seen these liquid lipsticks as well from Fenty, the velvet lipsticks. But those just really aren't my vibe right now. Again, some more Clinique products that we saw. And then I did see right in front of me here this, what looked to be a possible Fenty dupe, but I'm not sure how that would go. There's quite a bit of Ofra this time around. I saw what looked to be like a bronzer duo, some highlight duos as well, a couple blushes. So a lot that I was seeing from Ofra. And then I did happen to see some Bobbi Brown face powders. I was really intrigued to see Bobbi Brown, but I only saw the face powders at my local. And then these suede blushes are honestly really pretty. The shade Riri I've been tempted to pick up, but I do have 2 shades already, so I don't think I need it. And then again, this is an Ofra highlighter duo. I saw a couple different colors in the different highlighters. There were some that were singles and some that were doubles. Now it's hard because my store does tend to open stuff, or people at my store tend to open things. I did see some Estee Lauder in this, probably is the old formula and possibly old shades as well. And then I did happen to also see some Bare Minerals at my local store this time around. And then this Ruby and Millie brand, which is the dupe brand, I saw a Rhode dupe. I actually asked my husband to help me find one, but he was not able to find it, and neither was I. So unfortunately, that one was swatched and it was already ruined. So I am going to keep my eye out though, so I can test if it is a true dupe to the Rhode. And then I did see some NARS Veil setting powders. I've never tried the NARS formula, and I also saw some MAC Studio Fix foundations. These are going to be the powder foundations. And then quite a few different Modern Renaissance ABH mini palettes, along with the Milk Eclipse setting powder. And I even happened to see a NARS liquid blush. Now, some of the Bare Minerals I might have had to pick up. You're going to have to wait to see my haul. But I saw these highlighting blushes that honestly looked beautiful. So I saw a couple different shades of those. And then this Thrive product as well that I was actually surprised to see. I haven't seen Thrive at my local TJ in the past, so I'm excited to see that brand. And then an It CC cream as well, but there was only one of those at my local store. I did see a lot of Bare Minerals setting powders. And even some Inky-less products. I have been seeing a lot of Freck. Now, I don't know what's going on with the brand because they are what looks to be pulling out of Sephora or possibly closing down. So, I have only seen their cheek slime a couple times. And then again, another Bare Minerals highlighting blush. And I also saw some Laura Mercier. It looked like there was a lot of Laura Mercier powders. I was really surprised to see an actual Milk Makeup Jelly blush at my local store. That one I haven't seen before, so I was excited to see the actual Milk Makeup product. And then I did see the powder blushes from MAC. Again, I kept seeing a lot more Stila on the other side of the aisles. So really, I was pretty packed with Stila at this store that I went to. I did see these little NARS blush dupes, which seemed really interesting. I also happen to see some Rare Beauty ones for their liquid blushes. I'm not a fan of their liquid blushes, so it's not something that I picked up, but I did see quite a few other dupes that, or what appeared to be dupes at the local TJ. We will definitely have to test some out soon. And then I saw a lot of drugstore mascara, which, I mean, the drugstore mascara is already an affordable price, so I guess it's nice to see it even more affordable, but out of the mascara, mostly what I saw was drugstore. Overall, not too much that was catching my eye. I wish I still wore claw clips because there were so many adorable claw clips, all of these different flowers, and this one was pretty unique. It was a little abstract, but they had little bows, they had little flowers, they had just a variety of really cute claw clips like the little teddy bears and these beautiful butterflies. And these abstract flowers were just so beautiful. They reminded me of like a Hawaii flower or a tropical vacation. So they were just so, so beautiful. And that's really all I saw this time around. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in my next one.